In the Mechanics Badge course, the engineers will teach you a little bit about keeping safe whilst using tools and equipment, and how to maintain our powerboats and other boats safely. Let's start by thinking about some key safety messages. Pay attention. Sea Scouts are aware of their surroundings. We watch out for moving boats and vehicles, things that can trip us up or fall onto us. We're aware of what others are doing around us. We look after each other. Do not run. Walking around work areas whilst paying attention helps us to keep ourselves and others safe. Keep the work area tidy. If things are put away in the right place, we can find them again. A tidy area is safer for everyone. Tidying up as we go along also saves time at the end of the session. Use space wisely. Why use a wee space when a big space will do? We think about the job we are doing and what space we need to be safe and comfortable. Let's think about protective equipment and clothing. Goggles and gloves help reduce the risk of splashes onto skin and eyes. We use them when handling fuel, paints, or cleaning solutions. Heavier work gloves can help with improving grip or saving fingers from getting pinched or hands being scraped. Face masks can help reduce breathing in dust. It's important to think about the right kind of safety gear we use for different jobs. Using tools and machines. You might have heard the proverb, "the right tool for the right job," or "a bad workman blames his tools." We use a wide variety of tools and machines to look after our equipment. We learn about using tools at home, in school, and at Scouts. When engineering at Sea Scouts, we use the right tools after training. We use engineering tools under supervision. We use our tools safely for ourselves and for others. We get help if it's too hard a job. We get help to lift heavy items. And we must remember to report any damage to the engineers and to store our tools properly. Let's think now about fuels and paints, solvents and other chemicals. We use a variety of paints on boats. Solvents are often used for cleaning. And there are different types of chemicals for a variety of jobs. And of course, we use fuel to power some of our boats. Chemicals are stored in a secure cabinet, and only leaders are allowed in it. There are very clear safety signs in engineering. The sign that you can see here shows a COSH warning that says chemicals are stored here. There are some chemicals that can be used under supervision, but many can only be used by leaders. If you see any paints, solvents, chemicals or fuels lying around not being used, don't touch them. Just let a leader know straight away. We do not use any fuels or paints, solvents or chemicals without a leader supervising, and only with the right training and permission. We wear the right protective gloves or safety goggles for the job. First aid. Do you know where the first aid points are at the centre? It's a good idea to go and look for them. You can find first aid points in engineering, the ship's office, the wardroom, and the galley. All the leaders have had first aid training, and we also do emergency aid badge for Sea Scouts. Remember though, it's better to avoid getting hurt in the first place. Remember, if you treat yourself, others, and the workshop with respect, we can help keep things safe. In the next video, we find out more about the different tools that we use.